I want to ask about, was it, well, not Little Mix, but Little, what was the name of the?
Little Fix.
Little Fix, yes. So I'm curious about how that came about and how you've been finding that.
All right.
And how, what was the experience of it? Because obviously, I'm guessing it's a fairly physical show.
Yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not we go on and hold the mic and sit down. And
no, baby.
gently, my guitar weeps and you get off
Oh
stage.
no, totally the opposite. Yeah, it's been. You want me to start how like I joined or what? Okay.
I mean, tell us a story. Whatever
Okay,
story
I'll
you want to
tell
tell
you
us.
the story. So it was back in December.
Right.
I just received like a message from my manager from the group. That wasn't my manager at that time, of course, and he was looking for the new Leanne, somebody to replace Leanne. And then, it's funny because it was that close, like, to move on to another girl. Because I don't use Facebook. I'm sorry if I'm missing somebody's message, but I just don't use it. I use more Instagram. So I couldn't see I didn't see the messages. And after 2 weeks, and I text him back, and he was like, "Oh, great!" So it was like really quick, like the day after.
2 weeks later.
No, yeah. So I replied 2 weeks later. So I knew that I had, if I wanted to go
No
for
rush.
it. Like I'm telling you, like I messaged him during the night. The day after, I was already planning the how do you call it? A wee, I don't know. I forgot in English again. Pardon me.
That's
a wee
okay.
reel.
Yeah.
Just to audition.
Okay, like a self-tape.
Yeah, thank you. Because I had to send it to him, and with singing and see a bit, talk a bit about myself and all that. And then from that we kind of like went to the next stage, which was like having a proper Zoom meeting with him. And he at that point he was still in US. So it was really quick. It was really quick because we were both like doing different things and trying to make that work at the same time. But I was so excited about it because I've always been like Little Mix fan,
right?
Since I was little. Because when I was in Italy, we used to have like their song playing on the TV, on the radio. So it was familiar for me. When I mean fan, like no one of the crazy one, but I knew them and I loved them.
I'm going to replace you, Leanne. I'm coming for your soul.
Sorry. No, I just wanted to specify, not because I knew
Just
them.
sending like late night messages on Instagram. Leanne, why don't you answer me?
I'm not one of them. Okay, I'm a cool fan. So it was really.
I feel like you say this, but if you actually bumped into her in person, you would lose your shit. You would be like, ah, my God.
No. I know. You know why I know that? Because I met Pink.
Okay.
Yeah, because I met Pink when I was working in hospitality catering. You see.
But you were working, so you had to be professional.
Still.
I mean, it's Pink.
Exactly, so I could have gone crazy. No, but coming back to it. So yeah, for me it was really interesting, I would say. Because imagine if it was another artist or somebody else that I didn't know about, their music at all. I had to do everything, like research and learn the songs. But with Little Mix, like their music melodies were in here, and I even forgot pretty much, because when I moved from Italy, I was like listening to other stuff, so yeah, it was great. It was great because we went straight into rehearsal after 2 weeks.
Right.
Yeah, because it was Christmas.
Yeah, of course.
So right after Christmas, period. We started rehearsal, and it was an intense one.
I guess that's what I'm wondering about, obviously, because with musical theatre, we kind of know it's a bit like the circus, like it's just...
Sorry?
It's like a bit like the circus, like it's just so physically demanding.
It is, like, you mean the tribute industry?
Yeah, like
okay.
It's just, in the circus in the sense of like it's just physical, it's just, there's all kinds of moves you have to be doing, and one after the other, it's not like... And it's all you, it's not...
Yeah, no, in fact, like, I'm still me. I'm still Viv Latifah when I'm performing. Like,
But I mean, you don't. It's not like you get a break or a long break or something. And somebody else comes up and does another song. You have to do all the songs.
oh yeah, if
doing
we
a full
have
show.
a set for
Yeah.
1 hour, we need to go for the set of 1 hour. Like, yeah. But I'm so grateful for this experience because that's something that I wanted to do. I didn't know that was gonna come in this way in terms of like the tribute act, but the tribute act is teaching me a lot about you know, I'm already a performer. I know how to perform, but there's certain things that I might not know, and I'm discovering right now because whenever we go, sometimes it's a small gig, sometimes it's a big gig like festival with the two, like I don't know, 7,000 people, something like that, or even more. Like because they are quite. It's really it varies. It really
Varies,
it varies a lot, and it's crazy because we can be just like in a small bar here. I mean that's just an example, and then go to another city after 3 hours and performing on a big stage with
Sure.
the other acts. Yeah.
I mean, I gotta ask in that case, what was the lesson that stood out to you that you learned from doing all this? Besides, I'm guessing just military type discipline of like, wake up, do this, be ready, drink your water.
Yeah.
Don't eat anything too exciting because you don't want that.
It's weird. Like time-wise, I've always been really, oh, I need to do this at this hour, and then I need to do the next for my own music stuff. So that wasn't new. But traveling, traveling's hard because I need to wake up, I don't know, 4 a.m., you know, have a shower, get ready, get my stuff done, and then catch the bus and then go at the meeting point, and then from there go to England somewhere. I'm saying somewhere because there are like so many locations.
Yeah. Well, so you're leaving from Scotland and you're going down to England regularly?
Yeah, every weekend pretty much.
Right, okay.
Every weekend. Oh, if I'm not in Manchester, I'm in Birmingham or Billingham or South in England somewhere, or London, or yeah. But I love it. I really do love it because that's the life that I want to live with my own career. You get me? So it's good to experience it now than later. Even later, it's fine. But
It's good
better
to experience
learn it now.
you know, period. But you want
Yeah, because I'm more ready. I know already what I'm supposed to do in a certain places, and you know, and how I'm gonna feel, how to control myself, how to balance life, and which is hard because I'm still learning that part.
Yeah.
To
You're still
balance
working
everything.
part-time as well at the same time? Or?
Yes and no.
Right, okay.
If I need money, I need extra stuff. Yeah, because I do filming stuff as well.
Right,
like for example, extra that can help me out with you know, just to have something more. For that month. And then I've just joined a new production. We're working on 10 Times Beautiful, which is a new project that we have. For example, that one as well is another source of like income. But apart from being like a source of income, it's something that's given me experience as well. Because all I try to do is I rather go for something that's hard in terms of you know, balancing, than go for something like working in a hotel again, because that doesn't stimulate my creativity. You get me? I feel like in my creativity just start to like it just doesn't.
Yeah, there's something that happens.
Yeah,
it's like you get to a point where you're like, you know what, I'd rather just, if I'm gonna get paid, I'll work hard, but I want to work in my industry.
Exactly, that's it.
Like it doesn't matter what, but at least I know I'm around it.
Exactly.
And mentally, I'm like, cool.
Yeah,
let's go.
because it's a lot of hustle. Like, because beside this, I still have my music stuff that I'm running by myself. Because I'm, of course, like as many other artists here in Scotland, we don't have managers and it's great because I'm learning certain things on myself, and I'm learning a vast, you know, role that probably I'm gonna have people doing those stuff for me in future. Soon, I hope. So it's tricky. It's a tricky one, but I love it.
There's something to be said for, like, the dream, or I don't know, the Hollywood story is, oh my God, they came out of university or they came out of school
Trust
and they got
me.
this really cool part, and then, oh my God, the career took off and da da da.
I really believe that story, by the way.
It's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful story. But here's the thing. There's something to be said for grinding on your own for a while and learning how to look out for yourself, your business, your finances, and all that stuff. Because if you get picked up by a manager straight away without having any of those skills, oh boy, they're gonna eat you up alive.
I know. Oh.
Like the story, we've had this chat with Rudy as well, of like, you get picked up by someone and the next thing you know, you don't understand how all the finances are happening, and then very often, you know, the story all this time of like, okay, so this, what's going on with the money, guys?
I know.
Or, you know, so you need to have your own feet on the ground firmly.
Yeah, and I'm grateful for that, and I feel like, that's the best way to get into the industry. At least, like, having the knowledge of, you don't need to master those, you know, roles, but know what they require or what's the responsibility.
Have an understanding of it.
Yeah, have an understanding of it. Otherwise, as you said,
at least the fundamentals, if not all the details.
Yeah, because if somebody is not doing the work in the right way, you will see that because you've been there. You know what they're supposed to do. If they're not doing it, you'll be able to see it. But if you never tried it, you won't know what's right and what's wrong, pretty much. So